Hello, I'm very happy you are here today. Learning to speak English can be exciting, but sometimes it can also feel a little scary. Many people feel nervous when they try to speak English. Maybe you feel your heart beating fast, your hands shaking, or your mind going blank. This is normal. It happens to almost everyone who is learning a new language. When we feel nervous, it is harder to speak freely. We want to say many things, but the nervous feelings stop us. Maybe you are afraid of making mistakes, or you worry about what others will think. Sometimes you might even feel shy or worry that you don't know enough English. These feelings can make you want to stay quiet, even when you want to talk. But I want to tell you something very important. You are not alone. Feeling nervous is part of learning. It is a sign that you care about speaking well. And the good news is, you can stop feeling so nervous. You can learn how to speak more freely and with more confidence. How? With a simple daily routine. A routine is a set of small habits you do every day. These habits help your brain and your mouth get used to speaking English. When you practice a little bit every day, you will start to feel better. You will see that speaking English is not so scary after all. In this video, I will share my proven daily routine to stop feeling nervous and to speak freely in English. These are easy steps that anyone can follow. You don't need to be perfect or have many words. You just need to practice and believe in yourself. I will also explain why nervousness happens and how you can prepare your mind to feel calm before you speak. Then, I will tell you about daily practice exercises that you can do alone or with friends. I will share simple examples of how to practice speaking in real life. Finally, I will talk about how to handle mistakes and keep going even when you feel afraid. Remember, learning to speak English is a journey. It takes time and patience, but with a gentle routine and a kind heart, you can do it. You can speak English freely and enjoy every moment of your learning. So, let's start together. Let's learn how to stop feeling nervous and speak English with confidence and joy. Are you ready? Let's go. Understanding nervousness. When we start to speak a new language, feeling nervous is very common. But what exactly is nervousness? Nervousness is a feeling inside your body and mind. It can make your heart beat faster, your hands sweat, and your thoughts jump around. It is your body's way of reacting to something new or important. When you speak English, your brain knows this is a big challenge, so it sends a signal of nervousness to help you prepare. Everyone feels nervous sometimes, even people who speak English every day. Imagine a teacher or a singer who has to speak or perform in front of many people. They feel nervous too. Nervousness is normal, and it means you care about what you are doing. One reason we feel nervous when speaking English is because of fear. This fear can take many forms. Sometimes we are afraid of making mistakes. We think, what if I say the wrong word? Or what if my grammar is bad? Other times, we worry about what other people will think. We fear that someone might laugh or judge us. Sometimes, we are afraid that others will not understand us. But here is an important truth. Everyone makes mistakes. No one speaks perfectly all the time. Even native English speakers make mistakes when they talk. It is a natural part of learning and speaking. Mistakes are not bad. They are a way to learn and grow. Another reason for nervousness is that speaking English is new and not yet comfortable. When you learn to ride a bike, you might feel scared at first, but after practice, it becomes easier. Speaking English works the same way. At first, it feels strange and nervous, but with time, it feels natural. It is also helpful to know that nervousness comes and goes. Sometimes you will feel very nervous, and other times you will feel calm and happy when speaking. This is okay. The feelings will change, and each time you practice, nervousness will become smaller. Understanding nervousness helps you see it not as a problem, but as a part of your learning journey. When you know why you feel nervous, you can prepare better and not let it stop you. You can remind yourself, "This is normal. I can do this." So the first step to speaking English freely is to understand your nervous feelings. When you feel nervous, do not be afraid. Welcome the feeling and say to yourself, "It is okay to feel nervous. I am learning. I will keep trying." In the next part, we will talk about how to prepare your mind before you speak. You will learn easy ways to calm your nervous feelings and get ready to speak English with confidence. Remember, feeling nervous means you care, and caring is a beautiful part of learning. Keep this in your heart as we move forward. Preparing your mind for speaking. Now that you understand nervousness, it is time to prepare your mind before you speak. Preparing your mind means getting ready inside yourself to feel calm and confident. When your mind is calm, it is easier to speak English freely. This is an important step because how you think can change how you feel and how you speak. One simple way to prepare your mind is by using positive thoughts. Positive thoughts are kind, encouraging ideas you tell yourself. For example, you can say, "I can do this," or "It is okay to make mistakes," or "I am improving every day." Saying these thoughts quietly in your mind helps to change your feelings from nervous to confident. It is normal to have some doubts, like, "What if I forget my words?" or "What if I sound bad?" But remember, these thoughts are just thoughts. You do not have to believe all of them. Instead, try to catch negative thoughts and change them to positive ones. For example, if you think, "I will make a mistake," you can change it to, "Mistakes help me learn." Another helpful way to prepare your mind is through breathing exercises. When you feel nervous, your breath can become fast and shallow. Taking slow, deep breaths helps to calm your body and mind. You can try this simple exercise. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds. Do this a few times before you speak, and you will feel more relaxed. Setting small, clear goals can also prepare your mind. Instead of thinking, "I must speak perfectly," try to think, "Today, I will say 3 sentences in English." Small goals are easier and less scary. When you meet these goals, you will feel proud and motivated to keep going. Remember, preparation is not about being perfect. It is about being kind to yourself and focusing on progress. Every time you prepare your mind, you give yourself a gift, calmness and courage to speak English. It is important to practice these mind preparation steps every day. Just like warming up before exercise helps your body, warming up your mind helps your speaking. The more you practice positive thoughts, breathing, and small goals, the stronger your confidence will become. This preparation also helps you enjoy speaking English more. When you are not scared, you can listen better, think more clearly, and have fun. Speaking English can be a joyful experience when your mind is ready. Next, we will learn about a daily routine of simple speaking practice. This routine will help you build your skills little by little every day. Together with your calm and positive mind, this practice will help you speak English freely. Keep in mind that preparing your mind is a gentle step. It takes time, and that is okay. Be patient with yourself. Each small step is a victory. Daily speaking practice routine. Now that your mind is ready and calm, it is time to practice speaking English every day. Practice is very important because speaking a new language is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and easier it becomes. A daily speaking routine means doing small speaking activities every day, even if only for a few minutes. This daily habit helps your brain and mouth get used to English. When you practice regularly, you will start to feel more confident and less nervous. One simple way to practice is to speak to yourself. Yes, talking to yourself. You can describe what you're doing, tell a story, or say your thoughts out loud in English. For example, when you're cooking, you can say, "I'm cutting vegetables," or "The food smells good." Speaking to yourself helps you use English without fear because no one else is listening. It is a safe space to try and make mistakes. Another useful exercise is reading aloud. Find a short text, like a paragraph from a book or an article, and read it slowly and clearly. Reading aloud helps you practice pronunciation and rhythm. It also trains your mouth to move easily with English sounds. When you read, try to listen to how the words sound and say them with confidence. Practicing short conversations is very helpful too. You can prepare a few questions and answers you might use in daily life, like "How are you?" or "What do you like to eat?" Practice these sentences every day, either with a friend, a teacher, or even by yourself. The goal is to make speaking English a normal and comfortable part of your day. Listening to English is also part of your practice. When you listen, your brain learns new words and how sentences sound. Try to listen to simple English videos, podcasts, or songs every day. Then, repeat what you hear. This helps you connect listening with speaking, making it easier to talk when you need to. It is important to remember that your daily routine does not need to be long or difficult. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. What matters is doing it every day without giving up. When you practice every day, your brain remembers the words and sounds. Your mouth learns to move naturally. Your nervous feelings become smaller. Sometimes, you might feel tired or busy. That is okay. On those days, just do a little practice, like saying a few sentences or reading a short paragraph. Every little bit helps. Your routine can grow over time. Start with easy activities and slowly add more. For example, today you might talk to yourself for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, you can add reading aloud. The next day, try a short conversation with a friend or teacher. Step by step, your speaking will improve. The key is to be patient and kind to yourself. If you forget a word or make a mistake, it is not a problem. Keep going and enjoy the journey. The more you practice, the more your confidence will grow. In the next chapter, we will look at real-life examples of how to practice speaking English every day. These examples will show you how to use small moments to practice and improve your speaking. Remember, every step forward is success. Real-life practice examples. Now that you know how to practice every day, let's talk about real-life examples. These are simple moments in your daily life when you can practice speaking English. Using these moments helps you speak more naturally and feel less nervous because you are practicing with real people or real situations. One easy example is ordering food. When you go to a restaurant, cafe, or even a store, you have a chance to speak English. You can practice simple sentences like, "I would like a coffee, please," or "Can I have a sandwich?" If you are nervous, remember you can prepare these sentences before you go. Practicing ordering food many times helps you feel comfortable. Each time you do it, you become stronger and more confident. Another good example is talking with a friend or a language partner. You can practice greetings like, "How are you?" or ask about their day. You don't need long conversations. Short chats are very helpful. Talking with others helps your brain get used to real conversations. It is normal to feel nervous at first, but the more you talk, the easier it becomes. Remember, your friends want to help you learn and will be patient. Practicing in front of a mirror is another helpful idea. When you look in the mirror and speak, you can see your face and mouth moving. This helps you feel more confident because you practice how you look when you speak. You can try telling a short story or describing your day. This practice helps reduce nervousness because you get used to hearing your own voice in English. Using technology is also a great way to practice. You can record your voice speaking English and then listen to yourself. This might feel strange at first, but it helps you hear what you sound like and where you can improve. You can also use apps or websites to practice speaking with people from around the world. Remember, practice is not about being perfect. It is about trying and learning. Even if you say something wrong, it is okay. Every time you practice, you are growing stronger. There are many small moments in your day that you can use to practice English. When you wait in line, you can practice saying a sentence quietly to yourself. When you walk outside, you can describe what you see in English. When you talk on the phone, you can practice saying simple phrases. Using these real-life moments helps you speak English naturally. It makes learning part of your life, not something extra or hard. The more you use English in real life, the more your nervousness will disappear. Some people feel shy to speak at first. That is normal. But remember, every small step you take is a victory. With time, these small practices become habits. Speaking English will feel easy and fun. In the next chapter, we will talk about how to handle mistakes and fear. This will help you keep speaking freely, even when things do not go perfectly. Mistakes are part of learning, and we will see how they can help you grow. Keep using your daily routine and try these real-life examples. Your confidence will grow, and your nervousness will get smaller every day. How to handle mistakes and fear. By now, you have learned how to practice speaking every day and how to use real-life moments to build your confidence. Now let's talk about something very important: mistakes and fear. These two things can make you stop speaking or feel nervous. But I want to help you see mistakes and fear in a new way. They are not your enemies. They are part of your journey to speak English freely. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a language. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. When you speak, you might forget a word, say a sentence wrong, or use the wrong grammar. This is normal. Mistakes show that you are trying and learning. They are like stepping stones on the path to better English. Sometimes people feel afraid to make mistakes. They think mistakes are bad or embarrassing. But this fear can stop you from speaking. The best way to handle this fear is to accept that mistakes will happen and that they are okay. When you make a mistake, try to smile or laugh gently at yourself. Remember, mistakes help you understand what to improve. If you do not understand something or need help, it is okay to ask. Saying, "Can you say that again?" or "I don't understand," is a good way to keep the conversation going. Asking questions shows that you want to learn and practice. It is a strong and brave step. When you make a mistake, try to correct yourself kindly. For example, if you say, "He go to school yesterday," you can say, "Sorry, I mean he went to school yesterday." This helps you remember the right way and shows others that you are learning. Fear can also come from worrying about what others think. You might think, "They will laugh at me," or "I sound bad." But most people are kind and patient. They want to help you. Remember that everyone starts as a learner. People respect your effort to speak another language. It helps to remind yourself why you want to speak English. Maybe you want to travel, make friends, or work in a new country. Keep your goal in your heart. When fear comes, think about your dream and your reasons. This can give you strength to keep speaking. Another way to handle fear is to practice positive self-talk. Tell yourself, "I am brave," or "I can learn from my mistakes." These positive thoughts help change your feelings from fear to courage. Mistakes and fear are part of learning. They are signs that you are growing. The more you practice and speak, the less fear you will feel. You will see mistakes as helpful friends, not problems. Remember, the goal is to speak freely, not perfectly. Perfection can stop you, but freedom to speak brings joy and progress. Keep going, even if it is hard sometimes. Each mistake is a lesson, and each step forward is success. In the next and final chapter, we will bring everything together and talk about how to keep practicing every day with belief in yourself. Speaking English is a wonderful journey, and I am proud you are on this path. Keep practicing and believe in yourself. You have learned many important things today. You learned that feeling nervous when speaking English is normal. You understood why nervousness happens and how to prepare your mind to feel calm and confident. You discovered a daily routine to practice speaking little by little every day. You saw how small moments in real life are perfect chances to practice English naturally, and you learned how to handle mistakes and fear with kindness and courage. All of these steps work together to help you speak English freely. Remember, speaking a new language is not about being perfect. It is about trying, learning, and enjoying the journey. Every word you say, even if it is a little sentence or with a small mistake, is a step forward. The key is to practice every day. Practice is like water for a plant. It helps your confidence grow. Even 5 or 10 minutes of speaking practice every day will make a big difference over time. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every small success. Believe in yourself and your ability to learn. You have the courage inside you to speak English freely. When nervous feelings come, remind yourself that you are learning and growing. Use the positive thoughts, breathing exercises, and small goals to stay calm and strong. It is okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are your friends on this journey. They teach you and help you get better. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep believing. Your daily routine is your friend too. Use it every day, and soon speaking English will feel natural and fun. You will notice your nervousness getting smaller and your confidence getting bigger. Thank you for joining me today and trusting yourself to learn. Keep practicing every day. Speak English with a kind heart and a brave spirit. You can do this. I believe in you, and I am proud of your progress. Keep going and enjoy speaking English freely.